What is going on, Rams fans? This is Tuna and the Sheriff. I am the Sheriff. Tuna will be joining us here shortly. It is time, though. We talk about the Rams hosting the Houston Texans on Sunday, SoFi Stadium, where the action's going down. And yeah, dude, we're here. And that's rather exciting, obviously. So lots to talk about. We will have a bit of a shorter episode for you today, as I will need to leave for work here soon. But either way, I kind of did a full game preview as well on the episode of Ram Showcase this week, so you can certainly check that out. Ram Showcase available everywhere you listen to your favorite podcast, video version, YouTube, and Facebook. Tuna's also got some incredible coverage as far as preview stuff for this as well. We'll definitely get all of his information on where you can find his game preview stuff. But obviously, we are here. We're fired up about it, man. And there's just so many aspects to think about when you look at this matchup, because obviously it's damn near impossible to do a game preview in week one. We don't know what we're going to look like. We don't know what they're going to look like. Good news is for the Rams that we are largely healthy, and that's something that we haven't seen for the last 2 years. But going in this year, everybody practiced on Wednesday, and then I think it was, I want to say Thursday, that Akello Witherspoon was out. I'm trying to pull up now the injury reports as we kind of dive into this one here. But the Texans had more players on the injury report than the Rams did. Rams looking very healthy. Matthew Stafford didn't pop on it. So we have Larry Jackson dealing with an illness, but was listed as a full participant on both Wednesday and Thursday. Obviously, we don't have the injury reports for today, so we'll be getting that here soon. And it looks like we do not have up the Texans. So it's probably Texans.com, right? Probably. I would imagine so. It's not. That's something different. Let's see. HoustonTexans.com. There we go. We are all right there. So if you have any questions, by the way, about the game this weekend, feel free to drop them. Rams going to be in white jerseys, by the way, yellow pants. That has been released. And then Texans all navy, navy on navy. So let's see here. We're going to injury reports. There we go. So injury report for... Okay, they don't have their injury report either up. They got one for the Texans. That's not who, or the Chiefs, I mean. It would make sense if it was for the Texans, obviously. So let me see here. Houston Texans injury reports. We'll see if this is giving us anything accurate here. Here we go. So injury report for the Houston Texans. We got Braxton Berrios, not expected in this game. Did not practice, or Christian Kirk is not expected to play in this game, but Berrios and Kirk both not participating in practice yet this week. Cam Robinson was dealing with an illness, did not practice on Wednesday, back at practice, full participant yesterday. And we have Blake Fisher, limited both days. Ed Ingram with an abdomen injury was there on Wednesday and then limited on Thursday. So that's kind of what we're dealing with right now. I like I said, Akello did not participate in practice yesterday, so hopefully everything's okay there. But mad healthy going into week one, which we absolutely love. So as I am just one half of this machine, though, as we bring in our looking good too, dude. We're fired up with some jerseys, and that's good news, man. What is going on, Tunes?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, man.
Fashionably late. My job is killing me, and I woke up about 5 minutes ago, and I was like, man, I feel like there's something I should be doing right now. I get a text from Joe. It's like, hey, wake your ass up. It's like,
you got that "you up" text from me? Like,
oh, that was rough. No, my job was killing me, so a little sleepy boy. I heard you were doing the
That's the hardest part about doing stuff like this, is that like we also just like have to do normal jobs and stuff too. Like we're also just like the normal stuff that everybody does to live life, like run a household and work and stuff like that. We still do that. This is just additional. So I get it,
I'm just a single mom working 2 jobs. What can I say, man?
Yeah, dude. We're just a couple of busy girls.
Yeah, I heard you were talking about that Kello injury, little injury report.
Yeah.
Did they give any details on that? Because I
have
did
not
not
seen
see
any details, but also I have been so friggin' busy this week. This is the busiest week of my life, I feel like. So I don't have any other details. I started listening to the press conference from yesterday this morning, but I ran out of time, so I don't have any information, unfortunately.
Yeah, so I'm not seeing any details yet. I'm sure they'll say something today, or we'll get more details if he practices today. So hopefully he does. Hopefully it's just when you're walking around the house, you walk down the stairs and you're like, oh, my knee feels a little weird. Hopefully it's just
Yeah.
that. Hopefully something bad.
Hopefully, man, because yeah, we're at that age where anything can happen, man. I turned too quickly the other day while I was at work, and my knee just was like, nah, I'm done. It's like, so it happens, man. But yeah, we're obviously hoping that Akello is good to go and willing and ready to play this game. But if we have to roll with Darius Williams and I would assume Emmanuel Forbes on the outside, I do feel okay about that. But Houston they're a powerful team, man. They're a powerful machine. So obviously all hands on deck is preferred, but they are down at least one wide receiver. We know Christian Kirk is not going to be playing in this game. He is one that we do have familiarity with as his time with the Arizona Cardinals. We played him a few times. So
yeah, no Kirk, no Mixon. I know CJGJ is in. He's good to go at the safety position. Yeah, all that stuff matters, man. And as last night showed anything, what your roster on paper doesn't matter. What was the spread going into that game? 8 points. Everyone thought the
should have been
Eagles
24.
would blow them out. Yeah, they thought they're going to blow them out. Dude, the
Yeah.
Cowboys are keeping up with them. If there's not that rain delay, if this game is later in the year, maybe they even win because the Eagles didn't look like an unstoppable force. It looked like a good team. Do you?
And a
Yeah,
divisional game in week 1. I don't know, man.
it's always hard division. Like
Yeah.
I think I've said it before on here. Like division games, I don't care about anything else. You can be undefeated versus a winless team. It's gonna be a tough game, no matter
Yeah.
what.
Throw all that stuff out, man. But week 1, that was I did anticipate a much more lopsided matchup, but it makes sense that the Eagles were able to close it out.
It does. It kind of ended how I expected. I was like, yeah, well, they're not going to get the ball back. They're not going to stop. It's going to take one run play, and they're going to close out that first down.
Yeah.
But man, football's back. Like I
It's so back.
was working, and I'm like sitting here. I'm like smiling. I'm like, why am I smiling? I'm like, oh yeah, the love of my life is back
It's
in my life. This is
and I live in Colorado Springs out here, and it's kind of a chilly day today. I love that. We're kind of waking up, and it's we're sitting at 50 right now, absolutely fired up about it. And so like we got football yesterday. Wake up to a chilly morning. They posted a picture. Our big beautiful mountain that we have out here is called Pikes Peak, and this morning it had snow on the peak. So dude, that's like I'm all in now, man. It's like, all right, I'm ready. And I know it's gonna get hot again. Like next week we'll be in like the 80s and stuff like that. But like my brain, I'm just ready for pumpkin pie, and I'm just like I made that switch. I woke up, it was like it's fall now. It's beautiful. I love this. So,
what is it? Was it like the fire signals in Lord of the Rings, the two towers? Like, but instead of the fire pillars, you got
it's snow on the peak.
snow on top of the mountains.
Yeah, it's snow
Football's
on the
back.
peak. That's like it's like, oh, we're here. Like we're home again. Good, man.
Oh my
But
God.
as we do have only, like a little over 5 minutes here. I want to hear from you on offensive side here for the Rams offensive side. What do you think is going to give the Rams the most fits from the Texans?
From the Texans, it's going to come down to run game. It doesn't matter you don't have Joe Mixon, you still have Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is an all-pro caliber running back. Even if let's say he's lost a step, because it's hard coming back from any leg injury, let alone multiple leg injuries. Still a smart back, still knows how to play the game well, is still going to fall forward on every one of his runs. If the Rams can't stop the run, and I know they added Landman, I know they added Ford, I'm always hesitant to just sit there and crown not even my favorite team, but any team. Like, oh, okay, you fixed all your problems. Congratulations. I've seen it before. Like the first time I've been burned by this when I was a kid. Remember the Eagles, and they signed Asamoah. They signed all these guys. They're supposed to be the greatest team ever, and they were not even good whatsoever. Yeah. Signing free agents does not guarantee you're fixing your problems. Need to see Chris Shula. Need to see these guys on defense actually stop the run, because otherwise it's going to be a long year. It's going to be fun because, rushing a passer. But, man, if you're just giving up 150 a game on the ground, it's going to be a long fucking year. So that's what I need to see. I don't care about giving up passing yards. It's a quarterback league. Stop the fucking run. Like, that's all I ask. That's all I care about.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, that's obviously where the weak spot was last year. Everybody wants to talk about, I mean, we don't need to talk about Jalen Carter yesterday, but everyone wants to talk about Jalen Carter in the playoff game last year. And what he did on those final 2 plays to kind of ruin the Rams season. Like the whole season, all those battles and all that stuff came down to the final 2 plays, and he blew it up and ended the Rams year. You know what I mean? Like that's how close we got to being able to move on, whatever. But man, I don't know what happened there. I just lost my entire train of thought. Hold on. It is so early. I'm so tired. Oh yeah. Geez. So Jalen Carter. So everybody wants to get to. It goes down to those final 2 plays and all that. But realistically, rewatching that game, it really did come down to that big Saquon run. You stop that run, you don't let that happen, and it's a totally different rest of the game. You know what I mean? So it's giving up those long runs, those explosives. That can't happen anymore, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in Landman and Puna coming in. To can we stop this aspect, because that's smoking us, man. And
it's not
we're gonna win. So
it's all about the LA Rams this Sunday. We're winning against Texans in
all
LA.
The LA Rams. Yeah, man. So
I like it, David.
David feels good.
It's and I don't want fans to be confused thinking, even if they give up 1 play, every team gives up plays. Like there's accidents in football, there's luck in football, there's just they can call the wrong blitz and all of a sudden the run goes the other way. I'm talking about on a weekly basis. If on a weekly basis, at any given point, you're sitting here worried as a fan, even as a fan, you're like, oh man, I really hope this running back doesn't run for 60 yards on this 1 play. That you just don't want that. Super Bowl teams don't just give up that shit. For as fun as it was last season, overperformed with that run defense.
Definitely.
Usually you don't win Super Bowls with those performances. That's all I want to see. Just stop the run. Everything else, CJ Stroud could throw for 300 yards. I mean, that's a great quarterback. He's got good weapons. Who cares? Just low points, stop the run. That's all I care.
And then on the other side, Texans defense is for sure no slouch, man. What do you think is going to be the biggest hurdle for the Rams offense?
I wouldn't be surprised if you start getting some mumbles in SoFi through the first quarter, first part of the first half, because you got to establish the run. And if the Texans know that, and if they're, up to par with what we think they are on paper, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be explosive runs maybe right out the gate. They're trying to establish some rules on offense. They're trying to set up the play action, and things pop later in the game, but maybe it's a slow start. Need fans to chill out, relax, let McVay do his thing. You can't just abandon the run and start chucking it 60 times a game.
Exactly. But also, I mean, this team, we've seen that, the identity kind of forms over time. So we're not going to have our full identity in week 1. And so there might be sometimes where you're like some full drives where we're like, we're looking sloppy right now. But then the next drive could be, an 8-9 yard drive, march all the way down and punch it in. So I think that's something to consider too, that like, not only are the Rams going to be setting stuff up in the first quarter, first half for later in the game, but they're also going to be doing stuff first quarter, first half to set up stuff later in the season. It's like, okay, well, we saw this against Houston. This team likes to run the same defense against this look. They like to do this. And this could be week 9, 10, 11 that we're looking at this. And it's like, okay, well, they like to set up like this when we do this. So if we see this, then let's try this instead. So, and that could go all the way back to this game that we're seeing in week 1, and being able to just kind of assess and evaluate our own team as well, because we still have to find out how Devontae is going to fit into this offense, Ferguson, all that stuff, and how really we're going to run this offensive machine as the year goes on.
Not worried about Devontae fitting in.
For sure.
I've seen enough. I I think with the depth, the strength of this offense, what it's meant to do, rather than just like, hey, be good on Sundays, like quantify it. What does that mean? It means that you're not just trying to force one or two like strengths of your offense down a defense's throat. Now you have 5 options. Now you have 5 different ways you can attack a defense, like, and be better than them. And you can change it up on what you're doing with more volume on a week by week basis. Like, hey, they got terrible corners. Matthew Stafford could dice them up. Their defensive coordinator's bad at disguises. Okay, cool. Stafford's going to throw for 300 yards this week. The next week, hey, they're missing 3 defensive linemen. All right, 2 running backs are probably going to eclipse 75 yards this week. No one cares about stats.
Yep.
People that are paid on the offense need to be paid. It's really just the guys in the trenches. No one cares about like the accolades. Just go win a Super Bowl. I think that's like one of the biggest strengths of the offense, and makes me excited to see how it changes week over week.
Well, and I think it's important to remember too, for any fan that might be emotional this weekend, is that you cannot win nor lose the Super Bowl this Sunday. You can set some stuff up. You can get some, this is the first domino to kick over, man. So, I mean, the big finale of those, little Rube Goldberg machines it doesn't start with the big finale. You know what I mean? That first little ball getting kicked over. That's what this game is. And so we'll kind of see it as it progresses throughout the year. And I hate that we have to cut this short. I do need to leave for work, but
no, that's my fault. Sorry, I woke up late, guys.
It happens, man. Another David here. We're getting David overload in the comments. Rams football is back, and I'll be back on the Rams Showcase YouTube and Facebook page Sunday ahead of the game. While I'm driving to the game, those pregame lives are back. Tuna, you're definitely more than welcome to join me on that. Obviously, I'll definitely accept guests on that stuff, and it's just me driving to the bar, essentially.
I'll join you from SoFi, baby.
Yay! Oh, that's right, man. You'll be there. That's so friggin' sweet, dude. Also, we all got our pants picks right. We all picked Soul. That came out yesterday. Rams in Soul pants, so we're all 1-0. Pants picks, sweeping the nation, dude. Tell your friends. We're gonna
tell your mothers.
Yeah, I'll tell your mother.
She's like, what?
Yes, David, this is actually kind of plays into that. I used to do giveaways with trivia questions, and I do want to bring that back this year. So let's do it.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna fade off here as the Rams get ready for the Houston Texans Sunday, SoFi Stadium, 1:25 p.m. kickoff time. CBS is where it's going to be televised. If you're not going to be as cool as Tuna at the game, we get Kevin Harlan, Trent Green.
What's your score prediction? What's your score prediction?
Ooh, score predictions? We're here. Ooh,
do it. Let's end on that.
Oh my God. Okay, I wasn't ready. I feel like this game is gonna be a little bit close to last night's game. I'm gonna say 24-20 Rams.
Give me 27-20 Rams.
27-20. So we both think that the Texans are going to put up 20 on our boys. David in the score prediction in the comments, 24-17. It feels like we're all right around the same pocket.
Well, I'm right. So,
well,
this is awkward.
It's going to be awkward on Monday for you.
It's not when I don't care. As long as it's a win. Well,
straight up 2-0. I don't care.